I would say Red Bull has been kind of instrumental in I'll say the high stress research area. We had Felix Baumgartner that jumped out of a space capsule in outer space and skydived back to Earth. That was interesting. And then Project Acheron they did, which they had 4 extreme sports athletes, and they paired them with 2 elite Navy SEALs, and they had to cover, I think it was 120 miles in 8 days in Patagonia. And so part of it was by kayak, part of it was they were at one point climbing over a glacier, and it was
So cool.
but for what was fascinating was that when we got the blood test before and after, the Navy SEALs were actually better nourished at the end of it than they were before. And I went, how did everyone do the same thing? And you guys came back better off than before. And they said, for us, it was a camping trip. It was a hike. They weren't stressed at all because they knew there's no one that's got to shoot at them. There's no,
Right.
a terrorist that you're trying to go into a stronghold to rescue a hostage. Or,
Like a vacation for their body
it was
internally.
literally a vacation
Yeah.
where, what the guy that was kind of running the thing, just the SEAL that was in charge said, you don't know where we were before this.
Right.
And so
Literally.
for the extreme sports athletes, they had never hiked a glacier. They had never had to kill an animal and cook it or skin it or knowing what berries to eat, all the things that are, survival related stuff they had zero experience with. And so they were a disaster. They literally came back just wiped out of everything. And it was kind of a interesting experience for me to see what changes for someone who has expertise in an area. And when you first introduce someone into that arena, what happens to
Right.
them.